That is Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmatter, Deputy Chief walking toward Public Information Officer Neil Bonacci.
We'll give you a rundown on the occurrence here at 2313 South 19th? 2713 South 19th Street. Omaha police officers got called to this location about 8:42 in the morning. The nature of why they were arriving here, they got a 911 call in relation to a disturbance at this house. When they got there, they were informed that there was a white male inside. He was in his 50s, and he was highly agitated. He lived there, but they were trying to evict him out. The officers could hear the racking of a gun. They became concerned, take some extra precautions. They arranged to have a warrant served on this location. During that period of time, while the warrant was being drafted, our SWAT team was deployed. Our SWAT team attempted to negotiate with the white male after we got the other two people out of the house. So now you have this residence with the white male in his 50s inside with our SWAT team trying to negotiate with him. The white male made repeated statements that he had a high-capacity rifle or long weapon. He repeatedly talked about having 2,300 rounds. He said to our SWAT team on a few occasions to bring it. He was ready to shoot it out with the Omaha Police Department SWAT team. The SWAT commander at the scene talked with the negotiator. It was very clear that this individual was steadfast in his conviction. We couldn't get him off it. And so for the safety of the community and so he could not get a vantage point on our SWAT officers, we used our heavy equipment to break out an upstairs window. Basically, we pulled the whole window out. That's when the white male in his 50s emerged into that window with his high-capacity rifle and started shooting at Omaha Police SWAT team members. The SWAT team returned fire, and the subject went down. He is currently deceased inside the house, and that's where we are at this point in time. But it's very clear from this predicament, this scene, that the white male fired on Omaha police officers. Our heavy equipment was shot. It prevented the officers from getting hit, and then we returned fire. I'll take a few questions if you have any.
Do you know who shot first? Was it the suspect or was it?
Yeah, so I just said that, okay? I just said that he fired at us, and we returned fire.
Were any other agencies here to assist when you served the warrant, Douglas County or State Patrol?
No, this was an Omaha Police Department operation from our Uniform Patrol Bureau who transitioned to our Omaha Police Department SWAT team.
Do you think this was like a suicide by cop?
You know, it's hard to say. When you exit a window or basically a good portion of the side of the house is torn out, basically. When you emerge there and start firing at our SWAT team, you must know what the outcome's going to be at that point. And they did return fire and struck him. So I don't know because I haven't heard more details on his mindset, but certainly when you do that, you know what the outcome's going to be.
What is the state of the others who were in the house that
They're fine. They were brought out safely. Yes, sir.
Are any officers injured?
There's no officers injured, no civilians injured other than the subject who, like I said, he's in his 50s and he does have the long capacity rifle. He made numerous threats that he's not going to be taken. He challenged the officers to come in. He was ready for this. And to the point where his mindset was prepared for this gunfight with our SWAT team. And that's why the SWAT team made the decision to basically take out that window. Let's deploy some munitions in there and give ourselves a tactical advantage. At that point in time, he emerged from that opening and started firing at Omaha police officers.
This is obviously a very active neighborhood, too. You have a lot of businesses in this area, a lot of residences in this area. Was that obviously also a concern here?
Yeah, our major concern always is the protection of civilian life. And then, of course, the protection of our life as well. This is a very close house neighborhood. And so we had to take some action with him, given his mindset. Obviously, it would be great if the negotiators could have talked him off what he was trying to do, but that just wasn't possible on this occasion. He was determined to go down this way, and he said that numerous times. And so, you know, here we are again in the city of Omaha with officers being shot at again. And I'll leave this with everybody here. The Omaha Police Department comes, our main concern is the preservation of life. And they did that. They got the 2 people out of this house. They took up a position with the SWAT team. And they had to deal with a very dangerous offender that was so dangerous, he decided he wanted to fire at Omaha Police and SWAT team members. Okay, at this point in time, what we will do from here is we'll gather the rest of the information. We'll put out a press release tomorrow, or we'll even do a press conference. We'll see how this kind of unfolds. But from what I've seen right now, the Omaha Police Department and especially the SWAT team performed very admirably under very tough circumstances. Okay, thank you very much. I want Omaha, and especially the South Omaha community, to have a good evening.